Welcome back, everybody. We are on our road trip. Our first stop is going to be Buc-ee's for fuel and refreshment, and then we are headed to the Grand Canyon of Texas, Palo Duro Canyon. And I hope you'll ride shotgun with me, so stick around. So I'm going to get some gas, and then we will go check out Buc-ee's. Well, gas is cheaper here in Texas. In Oklahoma it was $3.67 and here it's $3.35, so that's quite a bit cheaper. So glad I'm filling up. And now we'll head into Buc-ee's. Okay, so when you first walk in, it is just huge. They've got all this food. They're famous for their world famous jerky. They've got drinks. They've got just tons and tons of hot food, tons of sweets, and clothes and toys and you name it. So we are going to hit the restrooms first, and then we'll check the rest of it out. Alright, they've got everything from camping stuff, to coolers, to fishing stuff, to barbecuing, you name it. This store is just absolutely a one-stop, do-it-all shop. So we're going to get my little grandson, so I'm either going to get him a blanket or a beach towel. And then they've got some shorts I've got my eyes on. But they just have a little bit of everything. Get something to eat here, and then get back on the road. Alright, so we are back on the road, and Buc-ee's was great. And now we are going to Palo Duro Canyon. It's supposed to be the Texas answer to the Grand Canyon. You would not think of it as, I'm going to try to show you some of this, what I'm seeing. It is really, really ridiculously flat, and there's just not much to look at. And you wouldn't think 20 miles from here is going to be this beautiful canyon. So, but that's what it's supposed to be. So I'll check back in with you when we start to drive down into the canyon. That's going to be a hoot. It says we're 3 miles away. That's what it says. But, and I hate to show you my front windshield because it's so buggy, but there's like nothing out here. Like, it's just really completely flat. Sorry about the bugs. Maybe the side window's better, but look, it's just flat. I mean, for as far as you can see. I'm hoping there's a canyon show up pretty soon. So we made it, and I want to show you guys. I can't find my magnet, so I'm gonna have to hand hold you, but I want to show you the drive down into the canyon. And here we begin our descent. This is a 10% grade going down into this canyon. Isn't that gorgeous? And so you just have to take it kind of slow. Let your, you don't want to use your brakes too much, but you also don't want to go off into the Red River Valley there. Isn't that beautiful? And I do have a car right behind me, so I would stop and kind of gander if I didn't. I like taking you guys on these road trips. They're kind of fun. But we are going way, way down into this canyon. There's a lot of hiking trails. There's just all kinds of stuff to do. You can horseback ride. I don't know if you can see over there, but you can see the cars make the loop. I'm in a little bitty truck, and people bring these great big RVs down in here. This is Palo Duro Canyon outside of Amarillo, Texas. And who would have thought, as flat as it was, I didn't think I'd ever get to a canyon. I will check back in with you once we get to the campsite, and I'll get my tent set up and everything. All right, we made it. I want to give you a kind of walk around. That's out my front door right there. That huge, huge canyon wall. And then back here there's the electric box. And I thought the tent was supposed to go here, but here's the picnic table. And I may pull up a little bit because I may set my tent up here. Or maybe not. I do have this whole area right here. And there is a fire ban on, so you can't have a fire, but I have my little charcoal thing, and I could set my chairs up right here. I do have some neighbors, so I want to be kind of quiet, kind of respectful. I don't know if my tent is going to fit there, or if I need to bring it down here. And when I figure it out, I'll turn the camera back on and have you guys help me set the tent up. I just opened the tent, and the waterproof bag that's supposed to be waterproof is soaked. I don't know how or where. I mean, it is soaked completely through. I don't know where all this water came from in my truck, but yeah, it's wet. Very, very wet. So we're going to lay it out to dry out, and then I will set to about so much for a waterproof case, huh? I will set to getting a wet tent put up, and I think it's warm enough out here. It's like 90 degrees, 90-something degrees, and it's hot. It's very, very hot. And I think it's warm enough that the tent will dry out by the time I'm ready to go to sleep tonight. So, but yeah, it is soaked. So we're going to get the ground tarp laid out and then get the tent set up, and hopefully everything will dry out. Okay, so I got my tent all set up. I got my fire pit ready to go. There you go. Tent's all up. You want me to take you for a tour of the tent? Alright. Got my nice little rug. Got my sleeping cot with a sleeping pad and just a whole bunch of luxury over there. Got a fan up there. Got a fan in the corner over there. And actually the tent is pretty cool right now. It does not feel bad in here at all. I'm hoping that I have the fan set to where it's blowing right on me as I sleep, because it got hot today. It got up to 100 degrees. It got really, really warm, and it's pretty nice in the tent. I left the rain fly off because it's not going to rain tonight, and that'll just help with the ventilation. And it's actually sitting here with the fan blowing on me, feels pretty good. Well, good morning. It's an absolutely gorgeous day here in Palo Duro State Park, Palo Duro Canyon State Park, I think. I'm going to take you guys, I'm going to put you on the hood of my truck today and take you so you can see a better view of the canyon. We're going to go grab a shower real quick, tear our tent down, but I want you to see what I'm looking at this morning. Of course, that's the sun. Let's not look at the sun too much. But there's a tree in my way right now. But This is an absolutely gorgeous view. It's even prettier this morning than it was last night. Isn't that just gorgeous? So, yeah. So let me get cleaned up and get camp packed up, and we'll see some of the canyon before we head to Albuquerque. While I was packing up, I've had my first shower, getting all sweaty again. I had some friends walk by, and see if I can get down here to show them to you. Yeah, 4 turkeys. I think they're all hens, but they just walk around like they own the place. Probably do. Thought I'd share that with you. They came like right up to where I was putting stuff in my truck, so that was kind of cool. And we are off. So let's go see what there is to see. I'm so glad you guys are riding shotgun with me today. This is quite a steep climb uphill. I want you guys to be able to see some of this beautiful scenery.
Golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
That is Palo Duro Canyon State Park in Canyon, Texas. It's right outside of Amarillo. And we are headed to Albuquerque.